very high ceiling, terrific facility. Nice crowd here today watching the semifinals of the Women's U.S. Open. Now Liz Jonhnson, who just looks totally in command in this match.
Well, she can basically put it away right here. She leaves another 10-pin, and you know, she's sticking with her game.
Well, if Kelly's got a B game to go through under a panic situation, it's time to try it now. And I think a little more ball speed is what she needs.
Boy, just a little bit high, leaving the 4-pin.
Well, she admitted to me, Marshall, if there's one real flaw, glaring flaw in her repertoire, it's her inability to amp that ball speed up, similar to Liz Jonhnson or Shannon or some of these other girls. And when she develops that, obviously she'll really be tough.
Now you would think, you know, as Liz Jonhnson makes a great spare, you would think that Kelly, who is she's a pretty strong girl, you would think she could get a little more oomph on the ball.
But she does not know. She asked me earlier how to practice ball speed, and I gave her a little tip that Ozzie Smith, the baseball player from St. Louis, taught me how to throw a bowling ball harder by showing me how he threw a baseball harder. And it's basically almost just practicing it. Now here's a strong woman who doesn't need any more speed. She's right on. And that's where that speed comes in handy, Marshall. Holding the ball on line, little pull shot, a little softer. She's got a big split. Now she's got an easy spare. Kelly Kulick up in the 9th, critical shot.
Yeah, almost a must for her. She needs to strike here. She can strike out for 207, I believe.
Yep.
Showing the power. That ball came back from a long way, hit very hard.
Well, she is driven. If there's one thing you can see, not that everybody isn't determined, when Kelly Kulick, when you talk to her, she is driven to win. She is determined. So this game's going to go right down to the 10th frame.
Well, Bellinder has a chance to really just take it right here. If she strikes in the 9th, and there's just spares in the 10th, the game is over.
Correct.
And you know, to start out open, and then to have this tenacity to keep working, it really says a lot about her. She likes it. You kind of, she threw that shot, and she looked over. I think she was looking at her dad.
I agree. That's Daddy. Watch this reaction. Great shot. 6 kicks out to 10. Nice power, nice angle. Now watch her face as she looks back and reacts to the shot and looks up at her dad and says, I'm in position to win this thing.
And all she needs to do is just mark in the 10th frame.
All right, Shannon's still in it, but she must strike. Missy needs a mark of any type, spare or strike, to shut out the defending U.S. Open champion.
Got to stop hooking. Oh, it held pocket nicely.
What's the old saying, Marshall? Straight is great, and under pressure, we have found good lesson for everybody, whether you're pros or good amateurs at home. You've got to learn to go a little straighter, because under the gun, most everybody pulls it. If you got the big hook, you get a lot of big splits. She just shut out Kelly Kulick with a rope-a-dope right to the hole.
A must strike. And it does. She's not done yet. You know, Missy Bellinder has made a lot of friends just by, you know, starting out the tough start and smiling through it, and then smiling right through to victory.
I agree. Great training, great demeanor, and against the #1 woman bowler in the world currently. She's going to end up in the 230s, Marsh. Well, an upset to say the least.
Absolutely, yeah. The Kelly Kulick, number one woman bowler in the game, must have it.
As did Shannon, must have that. So both these matches are almost completely determined, as Missy Bellinder has upset the defending champion Kelly Kulick in match 1. In the second match, there's still an outside chance for Shannon to win. .233, awfully tough.
Well, a wonderful game, very well played. She fought through adversity, and right now, you know, Kelly Kulick will finish the match, but she will be finishing in a tie for 9th to 16th and taking $4,500 for her credit.
Great smile there, and rightly so. She will be in our final match as Kelly finishes up. She is now the former U.S. Open champion.
She's a classy lady, even though it's out of the woods. She still gets up there and strikes, and you know, you got to take your hat off to what she's done.
Liz Jonhnson needs any count, 4 pins, and she wins.
I'm giving it to her.
There it is. That's a winner right there. It's going to be Jonhnson against Bellinder.